Jogos super baratos para PC você encontra na G2A com super desconto, links na descrição.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Well, that's just not good enough, Harvey.
Listen, I'll look into this, I swear. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone. I've got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
Eita, nossa, hein,
I hope
galera?
I'm not
Acho que a gente já
interrupting
se
anything.
conhece.
Just election nonsense.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide. Harvey.
Vamos lá.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't
Você
believe I
viu,
let you
cara?
walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Acho que não, hein?
Do you?
Acho que não.
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Agora vem o papo sério, vamos ver, galera. Não?
Nice to meet the real you.
Digo mesmo.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get
Ela acha que eu vou
somewhere.
entregar assim
How
fácil.
disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
Tá, vamos ver, né, se ela pode nos
I don't
ajudar, a gente
like
ajuda ela.
consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ah, não estrague tudo, né? Não sei, não posso garantir isso, né, galera? Mas vamos ver, né? O que vai pegar aqui e quem que é o cliente que contratou ela, então.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Caraca, velho. Até intestino aqui. Que nojeira, mano. O que diabos aconteceu aqui? Teve um confronto dos miliantes contra a polícia. Mas... sei lá quem que levou a pior aqui.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Modo detetive lá Telltale agora, né?
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. The chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Marceneiro morto, tadinho.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
A máscara dele parece do Army of Two, né, velho? Vamos examinar aqui esse lado também. Modo interessante esse modo detetive desse jogo.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Dá pra entrar aqui? Ainda acho que eu não sei se eu investiguei a parte aqui, deixa eu ver. Pela ligação. Tá, ali foi o centro, né? Eu não sei no que eu posso ligar. Tá, vamos investigar mais um pouco. Zoado.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
Diria que não, hein? Não sei se é má alimentação.
Skyline Club. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Nossa, sério, velho.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
Tá, acho que a gente já pode ligar esse fato nesse. Que arranhou, né?
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
É que acho que dá pra gente ligar com a origem da explosão, então, né?
Find a connection.
bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military. White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
O que mais tem pra gente aqui, velho?
Something was here when the explosion occurred. Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of the snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men brought them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Caraca.
Right away, sir.
Gostei, velho. Gostei, na moral.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Tá, vamos pro próximo então. Caraca, mano, tô curtindo pra caramba, velho, esse modo detetive deles aqui. Tá certo que já contando a história e tudo mais, mas mesmo assim, muito massa. Investigação.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Tá aceso ainda? Não queimou quase nada, velho. Não é possível.
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Ih,
Found him. Time
o chão foi atingido mesmo. Olha só. Melhor detetive do mundo sou eu. Bom. Ai, caralho.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I ain't scared of you, man. Ha!
Tell me.
The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used when?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ! These are cops! Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
Bom, vamos ver, né?
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance, too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Ah, nem ligo, mano. É nóis.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Look, I did
what you had to.
Tô no bronquinha do Alfred, cara, olha só.
We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Aí um pouquinho de conflito moral, como tem às vezes nos filmes do Batman, né, cara?
Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Esses ingressos mesmo, cara. Nossa, nem lembro. Eu vou aceitar
I
aqui.
won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Bom, acho que a primeira parte deu uma sincronizada no áudio, cara. Tô com probleminha de novo, cara, placa. Mas dá pra arrumar o áudio do jogo, mas aí vai desincronizar a minha. Ou deixa a minha, desincroniza do jogo, enfim, eu vou ver. Mas peço perdão a vocês, amiguinhos.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
É algum tipo de suborno, né, velho?
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Ai, meu Deus. Cara, acho que se jogar nas mídias lá, a polícia vai ter que agir de qualquer jeito. Aqui alguém pode barrar o Gordon, né? Tipo o prefeito. Vou tacar merda no ventilador.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman.
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
É, rapaz, o bicho vai pegar.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
Don't
grossinho que
question
elas
it.
gostam.
Just
Ó,
publish it.
I'm a reporter. Questions go with the territory. But thank you.
já tá com o presentão aí, tia. Relaxa.
What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman.
Opa.
I always think, crime in the city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
Espero que tenha sido a decisão correta.
So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. And
Bora,
they're
então.
not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Uou! A gente vai pegar agora, hein, galera? Rapaz do céu, mano. Um tudo pra cima do careca safado. E a gente passar vergonha durante a entrevista.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Ai, ai, ai. Vou ver se tá rolando umas piadinhas aqui também.
Where's Nikki?
Ué? Tá dando pra ouvir nada? Quero observar isso aqui. Não, deixa quieto.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Ô, louco. Tá, vamos ver o resto aqui. Vamos ver da escada. Acho que eu cancelei do outro, né?
This one
Exatamente.
might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Tá, vamos botar diferente então. Falta mais algum, velho? Ah tá, esse, né? Pode crer.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Vou entrar.
Going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Dois aqui. Ah, tá, era pra escolher. Droga.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now. You got a lot to learn, kid.
Caraca, velho.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Eita, nossa. Olha o código agora, tá ligado? Ai, perdi a chance, mano. Muito rápido. Só foi fora, mas nem atingiu ele, só morri. Morri.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to leave you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead best.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Acho que o Batman ainda não tá tão furioso, né? Ou tá no gancho, que nem o Dead by Daylight.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ué, como assim?
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Como assim, cara? Estão querendo incriminar mesmo os Waynes, cara. Que coisa.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about, the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
This entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Eita, preula! O que será que tá acontecendo, hein, galera? Bom, acho que isso é o fim do episódio 1, né? Exatamente. E agora, se vocês quiserem saber o que vai acontecer, eu vou ter que esperar um mês até sair o episódio 2. Vamos lá, você ficou do lado na frente de Falcone assim. Tá. Vamos lá, vamos ver a próxima. Você fez algum comentário para a história de Vic? Rapaz, acho que eu tô realmente no contra a maré, hein, galera. Isso é bom, pelo menos vocês vão ver aqui o outro lado, né, da história. Vamos ver, você quebraram brutalmente o braço do atirador. Isso aqui ficou meio a meio, né? Tá, nossa, 30% deram os dados pra Vic. Agora o que será que acontece quando dá pro Gordon, hein? A maioria deu pro Gordon, né? E vocês? Comentem aí o que vocês escolheriam, galera. Se vocês dariam pro Gordon, todas essas aqui vocês podem comentar o que vocês escolheriam. Lembrando que cada um é cada um, então não cabe a gente julgar as escolhas um dos outros, né? Mas vamos lá. Como o Batman lidou com o Falcone? Pelo menos dessa vez eu fui junto com a galera. Eu sou meio estranho, né? Tô ligado. Mas bom. Se fosse pra fazer, acho que eu faria tudo de novo, galera. Que é o jeito que na hora que eu joguei, né? Dentro do jogo, sem saber as consequências, né? Porque às vezes é fácil a galera falar, você já ter escolhido X em vez de Y, sabendo o que acontece depois, né? Então, julgando no momento, foi baseado no momento aí minhas escolhas, né? Então, é isso aí.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him. Hell of a view.
Jogo um pouco bugado, né? Tem hora que sai som, aí hora não tem a legenda. Pô, esses jogos da Telltale sempre tem alguma zica, né?
Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Então é isso, caraca, velho. Esse eu gostei bastante, galera. Não sei vocês, mas acho que esse tem tudo pra ser o melhor jogo da Telltale aí, cara. Nossa, gostei bastante, velho. Bastante mesmo. Espero que esse jogue com os amigos aí, né? Enfim. Mas, cara, capado, gostei bastante, cara. Ficou bem intrigante a história. E é legal ver esse lado do Batman, assim, mais pro lado da história, né? Diferente dos outros jogos, que teve bastante história também, mas era bastante ação, né? Nesse caso aqui a gente vai influenciar muito na história, cara. E isso é muito bacana porque, né, muitos de vocês, assim como eu, gostam muito da história do Batman, dos heróis, assim, digamos, é uma das melhores histórias, assim, né, cara, que tem pra gente poder fazer parte de alguma forma, né? Então espero vocês no episódio 2, muito obrigado pela presença foda de vocês. Episódio 2 só mês que vem, galera, então é nóis. Falou e tchau, fui!